Well, hello there. This is Dr. Dell speaking, Craig Hain, and I'm going to do this video on what is next for those of you that got your $47 gift on learn the basics of the doing arithmetic calculations with a TI-30XA calculator. And let's assume now that your student likes the training. You've been printing out the notes for them, I hope, and they've been going through the tutorial videos and the exercises and taking the quizzes, and they like it. And if that's the case, then the question is, what can you do going forward? And that's what this video is about. And this is a PDF that you can download. And so most of what I'm going to tell you there is on the PDF. You don't have to take notes. As I view it today, you have basically three choices. Now, if you're happy with whatever your current math program is, whatever you're doing, maybe your student's going to school, you're taking some online program, then I think the best thing you can probably do is have your student go ahead and master the TI-30XA. And your student can do that. Now, you've had the first 9 lessons of a 25 lesson program that costs $14.99. And the way you can do that is you can go to Amazon and buy, really, it looks like you're buying a book for $14.99, but you're buying an entire program. And I will show you that. You go to Amazon, and here it is, Mastering the TI-30XA Scientific Calculator. Now, this book is 8.5 by 11, and it's like I don't know, what is it, 200, it's 180 pages, and it's only $14.99, and it comes with everything you've already had, the tutorial videos and the quizzes and the exercises and all that. So it's not a self-study book. It really comes with everything, and you can get it for $14.99 at Amazon. And so that is one of the things that I would recommend that you do if you are happy with whatever current math you're doing. And one nice thing is you will no longer have to print any PDF file, the notes and exercises from PDF file like you've been doing with the free program. Now the question becomes, okay, what if that's not enough? You're looking for a better math program than whatever it is you're doing. Now this, if you're a homeschooler, that'd be very common, particularly if you have students that are struggling with math or don't like what they're doing. Or you're not sure what to do. And this is also true of a lot of public and private school students that are wanting something to go along to help them with their math. So if you have one student that's going to go slow through a program, then I'm going to recommend that you purchase either Tier 1 or Tier 2, 1 and 2 from Triad Math. Now, the first 9 lessons you've already got come out of Tier 1, but then there's a lot more. And indeed, if you'd bought this program that we gave you for $47, you could upgrade it, because this program that I'm telling you about costs $97. And I want to show it to you. So let's go and see if I can find it here. Where is it? Okay, you go to Homeschool Today Math Curriculum, and I'm recommending $97 program. Now, this $97 program has the Tier 1 has 28 lessons in it total. You've had the first 9 of them. But what you're really going to want is Tier 2 after Tier 1. You got to do Tier 1 first, then Tier 2. Now, this is algebra and geometry and trigonometry at a basic level. Students love it. Most of them go through it in less than a year, maybe a semester. It's 67 lessons. It's $197, and you can learn all about it on my website by downloading the syllabus. You can go to my website and download a syllabus on it and see exactly what it is. If you go to my website, craighain.com, and download the syllabus, well, I was showing it earlier to someone else, went all the way through Tier 6, but here it is. Here's Tier 1 and Tier 2. Now, what amazes people about it, if you don't know this already, and my website explains all this, there's only 9 lessons, 10 lessons for algebra at first time through. Think of all the big algebra books today, and students love it. And this is what they need for practical math. Geometry, again, practical math. How long is something? What's the area? What's the volume? Not a lot of other stuff. It's very quick and easy to do, and they love it and they learn. And then you need trigonometry for angles, and that's actually easier than algebra and geometry, believe it or not, thanks to the calculator, which they've learned to use. So this is what I'm recommending to you for your for your for your next step. If you have one student, and or if that student, particularly if that student is slow. Now you may say, well, wait a minute. What if I have a student that, oh, by the way, I also should say that when you buy this program, you now go back to Amazon, and you can now buy at Amazon, you can now buy the Tier 1 notes, by the way, this has only been very recent we do that. Look at Amazon. For $5.99, you can get the tier 1 notes. By the way, Amazon gets all that money. We're not making virtually all of it. We're not making any money on this. We're doing it as a service. Now, this is not a self-study book. Don't go buy these notes and give them to your student for self-study. This is only to be used if you buy the program. Ditto for tier 2. Tier 2 is a thicker book, and it is $7.99 as I recall. We have books, by the way, for all 6 tiers at Amazon. In fact, tier 4, just for what it's worth, which is for STEM students, that book is 500 pages. Tier 4. That's for STEM students after they've gone through tiers 1, 2, and 3. And it's $14.99. I'm sorry, $19.99. It's amazing what Amazon is doing today. But you're just getting started. I'm going to say get tier 1 and tier 2. Now, also, if you have more than one student, you got to get a book for each one of them. So that's what I would have you do on that. Now, back to what I'm telling you. What if you have a fast student, can really, or maybe you have several students in your family? Then I'm going to recommend you join the Succeed with Matt Crusade. It's $29 a month. It gives you access to everything, all 6 tiers for all your students. You need to go buy the books from Amazon. They're very inexpensive, or print out the free PDFs. You can do that if you want to. And if you want to know what's involved in that, here's the syllabus for all of them. And you get it from my website. Go to my website, craighain.com, and download the syllabus. Here's tier 3, getting people ready for the SAT and ACT. Now, it's not enough math if you're going to go into STEM. If you're going into science engineering, you go into tier 4, and you get a lot more there. And in fact, when you get into tier 4, when you get into A5 and algebra, I introduce you to a fabulous tool called Wolfram Alpha. Now, this revolutionizes the way you learn math and do math. Absolutely revolutionizes, and it makes math much, much, much easier to learn and much easier to do. And all scientists today and engineers use a tool like this. This is a free tool on Amazon, on Wolfram Alpha, and you need to learn that, and you'll learn all more about that. So this is what I do in tiers 4, and then tier 5 is calculus. Believe it or not, a student today should learn calculus before they go to college, and they can learn all the calculus they're ever going to need for science and engineering in one semester, if they're a STEM student, and differential and integral calculus. And the reason is the tool Wolfram Alpha. If it wasn't for that tool, this would take 1 or 2 years to learn calculus, which, by the way, it still does the way it's being taught in a lot of schools. And then differential equations is a workhorse of science and engineering. Again, 1 semester, thanks to Wolfram Alpha. So this is something you need to be. So when you join the Crusade, you're going to get that. In fact, when I tell you to join the Crusade, you're going to go there, $29 a month, and learn all about it. Now, that's what I recommend you do if you have a fast student or several students, because remember, the Crusade $29 a month is for all your students, and you have access to everything and go as fast as you want to. And why did I say if you have a fast student, just 1 student? Well, suppose a student could go through tier 2 in 6 months or 4 months or 5. Well, actually, a lot of students could go through in 1 month. Well, then it's a lot cheaper than buying the program, just to be in the Crusade. Now, we have another thing. Once you have bought one of our products, whether it's a Crusade you've joined or whether you bought a product, and you're now a user, you understand triad math, you know what we're doing, your students are going through it, they're successful, you understand it, then we would ask you to give us help in telling other families about it. How? Give them a free gift. I think that's probably how you found us. You were given a free gift. You're taking the free calculator course thing, and that's the gift thing. Now, here's the deal about this program. If you give someone a free gift and they tell us that you gave it to them, because when they get the gift, they have to say who gave it to them, then if they subsequently buy one of our products that I'm telling you about, like probably you're going to do after all this you've learned, then you're going to get a commission. Now, this is all explained in an affiliate page we have. We call it affiliate page. And once again, let's see, I don't want to do that. I will take you to the affiliate page. Just go to triadmath.inc.com/affiliate, and this tells you all about it. There's a video, I explain it. And of course, it's all written out in a PDF. But the point is, you can make a very, very nice commission doing this with very minimal effort on your part, actually. I mean, after all, how long does it take to give away free gifts? I mean, I wouldn't think very long. And so we have affiliates today that are making based on how much they're working at it by giving away free gifts, they're making a very, very high hourly rate, as you can imagine. And so for ambitious families, particularly or students that need more money for whatever reason, or they may just want to do business, this is a great business opportunity. No investment. You're already using the product, our product. You bought it and you're using it. Had nothing to do with the affiliate program. A little bit of your time, and remember, you're not selling. You're only giving away free gifts to other families and communicating with them. After all, you want to tell them about your experience. Why should they even consider this? And that's where you come in. Now, making money is always secondary to our mission of helping families deliver an optimal math education to their children. Should be yours too. You should share in our mission. That's really what we're trying to do. Homeschoolers today, I believe, are under attack. They have been for a long time. It's nothing new, but I think it's going to be worse now going forward. One of the things people do is they claim, well, you homeschoolers can't teach math. And that's true for most homeschoolers. You can't teach math. It's not your fault, but you're not math teachers. But here's what you can do now. You can hire, I put that in quotes, a good math teacher, me, which is through the automated program that you're buying. I'm a virtual tutor. These are tutorial videos. And then you can coach. And now you can be a better coach than most math teachers in schools are. You coach your children one-on-one. You know how to coach. By the way, I've written a book where I have uh, two chapters on coaching. If you want some advice on coaching, most of you can do it anyway. It's my personal opinion that homeschooling is going to save the United States. I think we're in a heck of a shape today. There's a lot of depressing things going on. And I think homeschooling is going to be the answer because homeschooling is growing and growing and growing. And our public schools, many of them are failing our students. Even the good ones are failing our students in many ways. And I talk about that in other places. So I urge you to get involved in this. If you got any questions, you can contact us. I'm doing Zoom meetings for parents in general, not only customers, but parents that might want to know more. So you can come and ask questions or you can contact us. Debbie Goodman's our operations director, 812-355-3030, extension 402. We live in near Bloomington, Indiana, Midwest. So from 10 to 2 Eastern time is the best time, or send an email to info@triadmathinc.com. And that's what I'd urge you to do. So these are your choices now if your student is learning from our training and likes our training. That's what I'm assuming. And if that's true, these are your three choices. You can download the PDF, read it, and so on. And then I welcome you to do whatever is best for your student. And I wish you the very best in your future. And I thank you very, very much for what you're doing with your students. It's phenomenal. I think that we all are going to benefit from it. And so this is Craig Hain or Dr. Dale, and I'll see you on another video.